Hi everyone, Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com and PicksandParlays.net, and it is Thursday, July the 4th, 2019, here with your free live show. Of course, we're here live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Our best bets always over at SportsChatExperts.com, as well as PicksandParlays.net. We swept the board yesterday. We had the White Sox in Game 1 with Cease. We had the Orioles at plus 188, a monster winner. The Cincinnati Reds at minus 133. We had the Angels getting it done against the Rangers. And then the lucky penny even getting it done, taking it to 25-13 with the Minnesota Twins doing it in overtime. Happy 4th of July to everyone. I'll tell you, in Hawaii, holidays do get lost in the shuffle. So it just happens. You know, every day feels like a holiday here in Maui. So it doesn't make it less of a holiday or anything like that. But I'll tell you what, it doesn't really feel like it's any kind of special day, which is always weird, especially like, you know, Christmas and Halloween and, you know, days that, you know, in the mainland U.S. are generally, you know, pretty pumping. But, you know, 4th of July here in Maui, it's just like, you know, it's the same as like February 8th, you know, it's just the same weather, so it's all the same thing. But yep, Orioles big winner. We went over it already. Good morning, everyone. A little bit late getting started. Yep, swept the board yesterday, and of course the Orioles, the big winner, right, on the show at plus 188. I think some of us maybe even got plus 200 on that. Of course, we have a discount code. It's Thursday. We use the discount code HOLIDAY. Get 25% off on all of your purchases today at SportsChatExperts.com and PicksandParlays.net. We got tons of Major League Baseball. I'll tell you one thing. I don't love this card today. I just don't. And I just found it last night when I looked it over. I found it a little bit difficult, and difficult not necessarily in a good way. I'm going to take the White Sox here, and again, they're so hot, and this is a team that just doesn't quit. So it's a team that just doesn't quit. We saw it last night again in Game 2, and a game that went to overtime. So we're talking about limited rest on the road, 4th of July on the road, all that stuff. Not good news. I'm going to take the Chicago White Sox here. We're getting Lopez at minus 109. He was supposed to pitch 2 days ago, so he's been really pushed back. But, of course, you can leave your comments on our Facebook page or on YouTube, and I'll put you right up on the screen just like I do with everyone else. People wonder how these comments get there. You just enter them in the comments on YouTube or on Facebook. Of course, on YouTube, if you have the comments going, you won't be able to hit the thumbs up. So what you do is you hide the comments for a second, hit the thumbs up, and then come back and join us again. Yep, we swept the board yesterday with 5 winners, including a lucky penny winner. So someone is saying that the lucky penny actually has 14 losses, so it would be 25-14. But I know it's 25-13 because I've written them all down. I have them all too. They said I've written them all down. We have had one game that was canceled with the lucky penny, but that's not a loss. But they're all here. Here are all the picks, right? So we have them all. These are all the picks. So there's no way that that number is incorrect. Doesn't matter. We're going to keep on rolling. I like the Pirates here against the Cubs with Lyles against Quintana. The Cubs are just an absolute dumpster fire right now. The bullpen's been terrible. I know Lyles has been hit pretty hard, but I know Lyles was hit pretty hard recently, but you know, Quintana's been hit really hard as well. Of course, Dylan Cease, the other half of that Quintana trade, him and Elroy Jimenez for Quintana, who's going today, got the win yesterday. So a little more salt in the wound, and this one's going to hurt a little bit more. So, yeah, I think we had a game that was canceled on the. Oh, I think we've had a push and a cancel maybe with the lucky penny. So I count those as no action. A push, you know, just like at the betting window, is counted as no action. I'm going to take the Pirates here. Yeah, anything that's a push or whatever, those I count as no action, not as a loss, that's for sure. I like I like the Yankees against the Rays. I don't like the Chirinos in that starting role. I know Happ has been overly effective, but I'm going to take the Yankees in that one at minus 112. That'll be our third pick for today's show. And just keep moving right along. I really like the San Diego Padres against the Dodgers. Dinelson Lamet is a guy that did extremely well for us last year. He's been injured. Believe it was some kind of one of those surgeries where it take forever to heal. But Lamet was a guy who kind of came up out of nowhere. He pitched in Double-A ball, went to the majors from Double-A, and then he came in and he was exciting. He was big money because no one knew who he was, and we were cashing on him all the way. I look for him to run over the Dodgers here. Hyun-Jin Ryu, his numbers are declining, going in the wrong direction if you're a Dodgers backer, and we know that he way outpitched his numbers early in the season, so it's just regression to the mean, as you guys call it. And we're going to take the Padres at plus 210, and that'll be our fourth pick for today's show. That leads us all into the lucky penny pick here on 4th of July. The Red Sox suck. That's why they're underdogs. So the odds in that game flipped. The Red Sox are the worst betting team out there, one of the worst of all teams to bet on. We'll check the statistics in just a second. First, we'll do the lucky penny flip. We got the Seattle Mariners as heads. The St. Louis Cardinals are tails. Flip it. We got the Seattle Mariners at home at plus 100. So Mariners are the coin flip. And the penny is 25 and 13. But we'll take a quick look at the way the money has gone in Major League Baseball and just see how bad the Boston Red Sox are. That if you bet, so the Boston Red Sox are the worst money team in baseball. If you bet the Boston Red Sox $100 on every game this season, you've lost $1,918, even though they're 4 games over 500. That's what those minus 300 losses like they took last night due to your bankroll. The worst team in baseball against the money, Boston Red Sox, Baltimore Orioles, then Kansas City Royals, New York Mets, and Detroit Tigers. The Blue Jays are next at 25th, so they're not such a great bargain either. But I'll tell you what, no worse bargain than the Red Sox. So it's the White Sox, Pirates, Yankees, Padres, the lucky penny pick, the Seattle Mariners. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. That was so weak. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy your 4th.